Yo, what's going on, guys? All right, let's get that shit out of the way. It's been a year, guys, since I've last uploaded. I am so sorry, but now that I'm back, I have a huge announcement to make. I am quitting Beyblade. Like the title says, I'm actually quitting Beyblade Burst because guess what? There's a whole new generation of Beyblade called Beyblade X, and it's been out since last summer, I guess. Yeah, I am back. I'm here to stay, and I actually have a very special package, which has, I think, the first 4 releases of Beyblade X. Kind of a funny story. I have every other release unboxed, and I've been playing with X, Beyblade X, whatever you want to call it, and it's been great. I just have not opened the first 4 releases. This has been sitting in my room for about, I don't know, 3 months now. So we're gonna unbox these Beyblades, and we're gonna just talk about life because a lot has happened in a year, including my appearance. So let's get right into that. But before we even get to a close-up, I do want to give a shout out to the homie Exotics. He did hook me up with these, and like I said, he shipped them out like in September, and they've been sitting in my room ever since. So I finally got the motivation to open them today, and I'm excited. So let's get to a close-up, and we'll get to that. All right, I am back with the close-up, and check this out. I do have a lot of the X Bays already. So here's Shark Edge. This is probably my favorite one, and this is not even part of the package. I just have them here. So there's that, and then here is Cobalt Drake, also a really beautiful Beyblade. I mean, just look at that. Yes, I've battled it, and I overpaid for it, of course. But I'm an adult who has a job, so now I can buy whatever I want. Anyway, I have this here, and if the lighting sucks, I apologize in advance. I kind of forgot how to use my camera, so I'm trying to relearn how to use it all. It's also kind of zoomed in, because again, I forgot how to maneuver a camera, but I have the one and only Japanese box cutter knife in all of its glory. This thing would even focus, but yeah. Anyway, we're gonna crack this box open. And yeah, so a little bit of a, I guess, life story, life update. Like I said, it's been about a year. I kind of discovered there's such a thing as going out and touching grass. And I did that for the first time at 23, or 24, I should say. Yeah, I turned 24 in April of this year, and I kind of just got lost in the sauce. I went out a lot with friends, and kind of lost track of time. I did things that I shouldn't have done, I guess I should say, you know, just going out and stuff, and I kind of neglected YouTube just because my routine was just go to work, hang out with my friends, go to work, friends. I also met pretty important people in my life that I would say changed me in a lot of ways, good and bad. I'll get into that shortly here, but check it out. This thing is layered in bubble wrap. So again, shout out to the homie Exotics. He does have an eBay store. It's called the Elite Shop. Speaking of which, I do still have my own eBay store, Kevo Beyblade Shop. I will link that down below. I've actually been selling this whole time. If you guys have bought from me in the past or recently, shout out to you. I do primarily sell Burst there, but I also sell some X and some Metal Fight. I have over 100 items listed. Go ahead and check it out. That's another way to support me. But yeah, he included a nice glossy business card, and it's double-sided. Check that out. So thank you for your purchase. Positive feedback. So he sent this to me directly, but yeah, check him out. And like I said, I've been just very busy with work and having a social life for the first time. Did a lot of things, and sure enough, I got equally as depressed. I'll put it that way. Trigger warning, I guess. My mental health has been shaky, to say the least, the past couple years, and it definitely took a deep dive for the worst throughout the year. I was definitely going through a lot, and I discovered that I really like journaling and writing. So if you're struggling, definitely consider that journaling has probably saved my life at this point, as well as writing. So without getting too into the details, I was just really kind of lost in life, if you will. And unfortunately, I just really didn't have the time or the patience for YouTube. I was still into Beyblade though. I was still active in my server, which my server is closed as of right now, if you're wondering. I don't see that opening anytime soon. But then I heard about Beyblade X, and that was teased in March, and then it got announced, I think in April, and it finally came out in July. And I've been pretty happy with Beyblade X. It's really fun. It's a whole different take on Beyblade. I mean, really, it's like if you mash Metal and Burst, like Metal Fight and Burst, that's where you get Beyblade X. So at first, I was kind of just like not really into it. I thought it was kind of a dumb concept, but it did eventually grow on me. And check this out, y'all. This is Dronzer S. So they did a remake, and okay, so he packaged this kind of nicely. So this is Dronzer S, I believe, the X remake version of it, with the stickers and the box even. So the box is really nice. Check that out. I hope my camera's focusing on this because I can't even tell. Oh, by the way, I got contacts. I got contacts over the summer, and I haven't looked back, pun intended. I'm done with glasses era Kivo, which you can call me Kivo or Kevo, it's whatever you want. So we're gonna set this aside though. We are gonna open this. And these are the ones I've been waiting for, because like I said, I have every other release opened except for these, and I wanted to open them with you guys. So it is the 4 first starters. I can't believe it. I finally have them. Well, I've had them, I just didn't want to open them until now. On that note, we're gonna start with BX01 Drawn Sword 360F. Now, I'm not a huge fan of the box art, if I'm being honest. It's pretty simple. Deep down, I am a Metal Fight fanboy, whether it seems like it or not. So I was kind of hoping they'd go back to kind of that grunge aesthetic that I really think is nostalgic, but they didn't. They kind of went their simplistic route. I mean, look how sad the logo is. Like, we went from the Burst logo, which I'll post it here, to this. It's just so two-dimensional. I'm kind of bummed out. But the Beyblades speak for themselves. They're great. So anyway, this is Drawn Sword. You guys have seen it. This is technically one of the protagonists' Beyblades. I have been watching the anime, and if I understand this right, this guy's name is Exu. He and Bird, the guy who owns Health Scythe, are both basically the protagonists. So anyway, let's crack this open and let's keep talking about my life. So I also just had another kind of moment where I decided I wanted to grow my hair out, and I did. And I've been growing it out since April, I think, and I kind of dig it. It's a new look for me. I also got earrings, which was also kind of shocking. I almost fainted getting my earrings, actually, from the pain. I found out I'm actually very, I have a terrible pain tolerance, I should say. So I kind of just wanted to reinvent my look, I guess. And again, I've just spent the last year kind of like rediscovering who I am. It's been great. So here we go. Drawn Sword. And yes, I do have Drawn Dagger. I have it somewhere here. Here are the instructions. So this is cool. Like, X's came out literally not too far from Burst, so here they are saying, like, don't mix them up. And I think it's funny that they just didn't wait. I really thought they'd wait at least a year before they came out, but they didn't. I think they waited like 6 months. Here is the packaging though. And I've heard really good things about the X launchers because they actually did them right this time around. And they're very powerful. So if I can crack this open. You know, I've never been a ripcord guy. I was using a ripcord when I was like 10. I couldn't afford a string launcher. But now that I have an adult job and I can buy whatever I want, I've been settling for the string launchers, which I still use for X. But these are very solid launchers all around. Again, that's awesome that they made them really well for X. Here is Dronzer, or God, not Dronzer, Drawn Sword, I should say. We're gonna set that aside as well. We're gonna crack the other ones open. I guess what I do want to acknowledge too is, actually, I gotta do a Health Scythe. I do want to talk about just Discord and drama associated with my name. I kind of wanted to dedicate a video to this, but I guess if you're here and you're watching this and you've made it this far, shout out to you. I did want to acknowledge my past, and again, me being 24 now and just kind of just being an adult or doing more adult things, I kind of came to realize that I did say and do some questionable, if not just not nice things on Discord. So this is more or less my formal just acknowledgement of it, and I do apologize if I did hurt anyone in the last 2 years. If I'm being honest, 2021 and 2022 were just very challenging years. 2022 for me was just, I was going through a lot of stress, and 2021 I was just very depressed. So I definitely want to take just this time just again to be more honest and more transparent with you guys. I'd like to come back and make videos again, but I'd like to be transparent about that. So mental health for me has been a challenge since probably about middle school, but this is probably my first time openly acknowledging it. And like I said, I'm not justifying what I've said or done in the past. I'm more so just acknowledging it. And again, if I have hurt anyone, I do apologize. I can't really undo what I've said or done, but I do encourage people, if they want to reach out to me, I'd be more than happy to talk and maybe restart a dialogue. I've definitely burned a lot of bridges in the last 2 years, which is kind of why I've just like sort of kept to myself this year. So yeah, here are instructions though, and another Beyblade. If it seems like I'm going all over the place, I just like to talk and process my feelings that way. So it's either that or journaling, but I can't journal for you all on a video. Actually, I might do that sometime. But here is Health Scythe, and that's the other Beyblade. And now we're gonna go on to Wizard Arrow and Night Shield, which are owned by the same character. I believe her name is Multi, and she has like different personalities or different personas for each Beyblade, which is kind of cool. And we're finally getting a female blader, like a formal female blader. I think that's very progressive. Shout out to the guy who makes Beyblade X, because I don't know his name. But yeah, I do encourage you all, especially if you feel like I've wronged you or hurt you in the past, to reach out to me on Discord or down below even. I'd like to start a dialogue and hopefully be on decent terms. I know my name is taboo in some Discord servers, and I'm openly acknowledging that now. But again, I'm kind of I am an adult now, so even though I forget sometimes. But I feel like I'm just very well past that. I kind of don't really have the time or patience for drama and Discord. I just been busy with life. Matter of fact, I finished college in 2021, and like all adults, I got college debt now. And so that's been my primary focus, is clearing my debts. And here's a launcher. So this is Wizard Arrow in all of its Wizard Arrow glory. And now we're gonna open Night Shield. So yeah, a lot of my money, and as a matter of fact, a lot of the money that I make from eBay is going to my student loans. So it is going to a good cause. With YouTube, I actually still do make some money. It's barely anything. I think it's like maybe $100 every 2 or 3 months. I actually looked at my analytics the other day, and it is so depressing. I'm losing subs left and right. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a lot of views for this video, but that's not gonna stop me from coming back. There was a point in time where I did dream of making YouTube a full-time gig, but then real life hit and I got a real job. And as much as I love to do YouTube, it's unfortunately not consistent enough. In fact, the algorithm kind of punishes you if you don't upload consistently, and that's a challenge for just about anyone. So shout out to anyone who's made that their full-time job. I definitely can't. Again, I'm kind of just don't have the time. Another big reason why I stopped uploading, besides being depressed and touching grass, was I kind of got burnt out. I don't know if you guys noticed, I was just very burnt out. As a matter of fact, I was talking to Exotics the other day, and he's like, how did you come up with all those ideas? And it's like, dude, I was really just thinking of ideas, making the video, planning it, recording it, editing it all in the same day. And it got very exhausting after, I don't know, 10 years? I've been doing this for 10 years, y'all. So, yes, to say that I was burnt out is an understatement, and I think I kind of needed the year to just not be burnt out. I've gotten a lot of rest, and I'm actually even kind of excited to just make videos again. Am I gonna make them to the degree that I used to make them? I don't know. Am I gonna make them consistently? I really don't know. I'd like to, and because there's a new generation of Beyblade, I think it's the perfect opportunity. So, no promises, but you know, we're gonna do what we can. I'll say that. I definitely don't want to disappear for another year. And it's still very much one of my big passions and hobbies of mine, Beyblade, but also just making videos. So, we have all these Beyblades. Let's crack them open. But tell me if, you know, especially any of my day ones, if you're even watching this, like tell me how your life is doing. Because, you know, COVID happened and a lot of things happened. Mentally, I still feel like it's April, which is kind of shocking. But I think April was like the last time I really kind of grasped what was going on in my life. And I've been on autopilot ever since. Check that out though. That is Night Shield. Look at that. It is gorgeous. You know, this whole time I just don't know if this is even like focused or not. And if it isn't, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. But we're gonna continue anyway. So yeah, tell me how life's going, y'all. I am curious. I do think about you all here and there. This is Wizard Arrow. It's the stamina type, which I've seen this thing burst so many times. It's pretty, I'll say that. It's cute. Like, I think Multi says that it's her cute Beyblade. And look at that. So I do like that they're made out of metal, obviously. There's not even any stickers, actually, besides the centerpiece. Yeah, so this is Wizard Arrow, and this is Night Shield. These are both Beyblades belonging to Multi. And now we're gonna open this Beyblade. So I've been looking forward to this one the most, I think. I've heard crazy things about Hell Scythe, that it's kind of dangerous and that it literally will cut up the opponent's Beyblades. So let's get this opened. I'm trying to think of what else I can talk about as far as life, because like I said, a lot has happened. Ooh, look at that. Hell Scythe. I kind of got my heart broken in a way, sort of, if you will. That probably also contributed to my mental health challenges. Again, I've never been transparent about that here on this channel, but why not? Screw it. Yeah, I met someone, we kind of hit it off, and without getting into details, didn't really work out, and I was kind of hurt. I was hurting all summer. Summer was depressed Kivo era. I listened to a lot of sad music. I'm not joking. I was in a very rough mental state, and it took until like September or October to kind of get over these feelings. But look at this. This is Drawn Sword now, and it just collapsed. The bit collapsed. This is the protagonist Beyblade, I guess, or one of them. like I mentioned, this is owned by Exu. Which, hot take, I do not like the helmet that he wears. I think it looks kind of cheesy, kind of stupid. Actually, yeah, it looks really stupid. I'll just say that. I think I'm allowed to speak more openly now. I can even curse now, guys. I found out that you can curse now, but I don't really curse anyway. But yeah, the most you're gonna get out of me is probably shit. But yeah, Exu's helmet is stupid. Don't at me. Anyway, here's his Beyblade. Very nice. I also had a caffeine gum. I developed a caffeine addiction over the past year. So if that's why I seem like I have a lot of energy, it's because I just had a caffeine gum before shooting this video. And I'm not proud of my caffeine addiction, but it is what it is. This is Dronzer, and it actually is missing stickers. I thought it would come with them pre-installed, but I guess not. So I'll have to do that. This is the first remake that they're doing as part of their 25th anniversary, I think. Beyblade is 25 years old, or it's going to be. That's insane, guys. Look at that, though. Beautiful. So these are the last few Beyblades that I needed for my collection. I'm essentially caught up. I know at the time of recording this video, Phoenix Wing and Phoenix Feather are out, or at least they're going to be out soon, as well as Wyvern Gale. So I will be getting those, and I hope to make videos about those. I'm trying to think again if there's anything else I want to talk about with you all. Oh, I have rings now. I've had these for also like half a year. Got into jewelry. Let's see. I'm happy to be back, you all. I hope you guys will take me back, because I've left for a year. I went to get milk for a year, and I'm finally back. But yeah, expect videos. I still have a 3D printer that I literally bought and touched once, broke it, and then never touched it again. So I do want to make 3D printed content again. As far as mystery boxes, I don't know. They got really tiring. I got a lot of mixed feedback about that, but if you want to see that, let me know. If you have any other ideas, by all means, let me know. Beyblade X is here though, and I'm here, and I'm back, and I'm here to stay, hopefully. That's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for watching. What did I used to say? I'm trying to remember now. Don't forget to like, wait, is that what I said? Hang on, y'all. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, see ya. Peace. I think that's what I used to say. Sorry, y'all. Just trying to figure things out. But yeah, bye now for real.